this video, I will give you an overview of the Manage Approved Timesheets application. This application is for primary and backup supervisors. Choose Time, Timesheets, and Manage Approved Timesheets. This section of the screen is called the Header section. It's important to note there are two different filters. The screen will automatically default to Approval Tasks and Primary Supervisor. All of the fields are grayed out, which means you cannot change the search criteria. Because the filter is set to Approval Tasks, I will only see the tasks that need my attention as a primary supervisor. In this case, I have one timesheet belonging to Rocky for period ending 11/24. He has signed it, and I need to approve or reject it. Since the line is already highlighted, I can click on Approve or Reject. If you scroll to the bottom, you can see the timesheet lines for that timesheet period. You can also change your view so that you could see more days at one time. You can also use the scroll bar to scroll to the right and to the left. You can search for timesheets that are not tied to approval tasks by changing the filter to Status. The search criteria fields are no longer grayed out and are able to be used to enter specific data to search by. In the middle of this header section, you will notice a status list. Open timesheets are timesheets that are open and have not yet been signed or approved. Signed timesheets means you're looking at employees' signed timesheets. Approved are timesheets that you've already approved but have not been processed. And if you select processed, you would be looking at timesheets from a prior period. In this example, we're going to search for just open and signed timesheets and not for any specific period. We're going to click the lightning bolt to search. My search brought back timesheets for Rocky that are both open and signed. A signed timesheet means that I still need to approve it. I can click on that line and click either Approve or Reject. To view timesheets that have been approved but not yet processed, I would unclick these buttons and click on Approved. And again, I'm running this as a primary supervisor. I'll click on the lightning bolt to refresh the screen. I am now seeing the timesheets that are in an approved status that have not yet been processed by payroll. Once again, I can click through the different timesheets and see the timesheet details below. Now I'd like to look at a timesheet that has been processed, and I'm looking for a specific employee. We're going to search for Rocky. And I'm going to leave the year and period blank, and it'll pull up all processed timesheets going back to 2014. I can then right-click on a header and change the way it is sorting so that I have the most recent at the top. I can again scroll to the bottom so that I can see the timesheet details, and as I click through the different pay periods, I'll see the timesheet lines for each of those pay periods. If I want to see just a specific pay period for Rocky, I would click on the lightning bolt and select a date in a specific period. Click the lightning bolt to refresh. And now I have just one timesheet for Rocky displayed, and again I could see the details down below. If I want to then see all of my employees, I can simply delete Rocky's name, click on the lightning bolt, and it will refresh and bring up a list of all of my employees. I can click again through the timesheets and see the timesheet details below. This concludes the overview of Manage Approved Timesheets.